The time is finally upon us. People have been asking for weeks. When is it coming, Mike? When is it coming? They come in their thousands. They've been knocking on my door. When is it coming, Mike? When is it coming? When is it coming? The time is finally upon us. It's the Q&A. I'm talking about the Q&A. It's here. Surprise. So a couple of weeks ago, I threw out this video asking you to throw me some questions because it had been a long while, and I'm just going to basically go from top to bottom to top. So the first comment that was left up until the top, and basically go through the questions. It's Q&A. It's a pretty simple concept. Question and answer. You ask a question, I give you an answer. So if you didn't leave a question, then what the bloody hell were you doing? But also, I love you still. Leave a comment on this video if you want that to be answered in a further one. I don't know when I'll do a next one, but hopefully soon enough. Here is a question for your Q&A. Are you ever going to play Happy Wheels, or would you rather again? 100%. However, Happy Wheels is probably the least likely to happen. Would you rather is a bit... I feel like Happy Wheels is it's had its time, and even when I started playing it, it had long had its time. Even then, it was like dying down then. So I'd say Happy Wheels maybe as a one-off some point down the line, but Would You Rather, definitely Would You Rather would be played in the near future.
Hitler or Putin?
That's like asking, would you rather eat shit or shit? They both taste great. However, the dudes in the comments have said Hitler, so I'll make that 3 and go Hitler. However, Hitler, think about all the people. No, screw it. I'm not going to say that, because think of all the people Hitler killed. At least yet, Putin hasn't wiped out a huge amount of people. So you two that have commented Hitler, you're both wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, I would pick Putin for now. He hasn't done anything drastic yet, unless he nukes us in the next in the coming months. Then otherwise, I'm going to say Putin for now. Want to hear, this isn't a question, but hey ho, want to hear a very, very dark joke? Like this is very dark and pretty sad for some people, and it's sensitive. What's the difference between Isaac Newton and the baby I just stabbed? Isaac Newton died a virgin. You are a sad, strange little man. And you have my pity. Next question. Hey, Mike Pod, do you skateboard? No. Well, I got a penny board, if that counts. But I would not say I am a skilled skater at that. A penny board apparently is easier to ride than a skateboard as well. And I kind of just have it more as a piss about. But I don't really live in the right place as well either to skate, because our roads are so bumpy. You'd literally skate and you're bouncing all over the place. So we need some nice smooth roads, like a lot of skaters that live in like LA and they skate around there. I need somewhere like that to properly skate. Do you have a fiance? Well, I didn't want this to happen. I don't want this is the way for it to come out, but I suppose we have to come clean. So here we go. The true, honest, genuine answer to that question is yes. Yes, I do have a fiance, a girlfriend, a fiance, whatever you want to call it. And even more of a surprise, would you like to meet her? Give me 1 second.
All my exes live in Texas.
Okay, she's coming over. 1 second. Here she is. Her name's Stacey. Say hello. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Now, Stacey is a loving, caring fiance. She keeps me warm on those cold nights. She keeps me very good company on those lonely, lonely nights. Very good company. Do you play any other instrument other than the guitar? Yes, I do. I play, you can't really see it back there, but I also play a bass guitar, so I guess that counts. So I cover 3 instruments: electric guitar, acoustic guitar, which is essentially the same thing, and bass. Why did I forget it? Yeah, there's a bass back there, but I cannot be asked to get it out. Maybe I will get it out in another video. The bass, not my pick. Okay, time for my list. Oh, Jesus Christ, this list is massive. Let's just try and go through these quick fire. Okay, when did you start going to the gym, and how much do you think you've changed since then? I mean, are the changes not visible? Honest answer. Started working out gym-wise probably when I was about 16 at home, but then I did not have a bloody clue what I was doing. However, in terms of like being active, I was probably active from like about 5, playing like Sunday League football. And football, I mean soccer, for anyone that's American or anyone that's a fucking idiot that calls fucking football soccer. But how much do you think you've changed since then? Body-wise, probably not that much. Like, probably put on like a tiny little bit of muscle. But the best thing about going to the gym is more like the mental side of it. Like, when you wake up and work out, like once you finish, you feel amazing. Like mentally, those friggin' endorphins are like shooting through your body. And obviously eating well alongside that really helps. But for anyone that doesn't work out, it doesn't have to be the gym, it doesn't have to be lifting weights, it just has to be like being active. Like, you'll feel 100 times better for it, like, trust me. But as I know, my YouTube watching activity is probably going to be the same as yours. You're probably watching this right now, eating something, probably something that's probably terrible for you, but hey, I'm guilty of that too. I do that when I watch YouTube. So if you are eating something, let me know what you're eating down below, because it'll just be funny. Because I always eat a load of crap when I watch YouTube. Would you rather watch any Shrek movie every day of your life, or listen to Despacito non-stop for 30 years? What's wrong with Despacito? It's an absolute banger. No, I'm joking. I would rather watch a Shrek movie. Shrek movie ain't that bad. Shrek 1 is very underrated. Actually, no, it's not. It's very overrated because it's been friggin' memed to death. If you could constantly learn any other language, or if you could instantly learn any language, I can't bloody read. I can't even read English, my own language. What would it be and why? I've always thought Spanish. Spanish sounds pretty cool. It sounds pretty sexy. Like, you can say anything in Spanish. You could be insulting someone greatly and it would sound like you're saying something nice to them. So I'd probably say Spanish. I'm trying to slowly learn Portuguese from reading your tweets, but it's not going well. Number 4, Marvel or DC? I don't know how this is going to split people, but I'm going to say Marvel. Mainly because of Spooderman. Would you rather be a stripper or a porn star? I have no idea where I was going with that question. Just came out of nowhere. Well, my answer is probably going to come out of nowhere. Let's think. Stripper. Well, stripper, you've obviously got to just get naked. That's well, not fully naked. Some strippers might do. However, being a porn star, don't you get paid more? Like, I'm thinking more of like my salary. Like, if I could just be a porn star for like 10 years, just smash a load of people for 10 years, and then take the money, and then go, and then do something normal. But I imagine trying to explain either to friends and family is going to be an awkward conversation. However, despite that, I'm going to say porn star. And by the way, asking for subs to participate in videos in any way is always great. Like you said, it creates a feeling of community, and engagement is always good for your content platform. More engagement equals more comments equals more YouTube statistics equals your videos get recommended more often. I absolutely recommend videos like Q&As, doing stuff that your subs suggest, and etc. I can agree with that statement. However, the day my video gets recommended or gets anywhere near a recommended page or gets recommended alongside any other video will baffle me. So, hey, a little boy can dream. Do you have friends? Why my PP hard? Because you're watching a MikePod video.
You're goddamn right.
I'm just that goddamn sexy. Cool outro. Thanks. Not a question. Will you marry me? I told you. Stacey. Fiance. I'm taken. Since when... I think that's meant to say since. Come on, guys. You need to learn how to spell. Since when do you wear glasses? I don't. It's all been a ruse. I've always just worn them for fashion. So it's actually been a lie. I'm only joking. I'm fine without glasses. See you in a bit. No, actually, I've worn glasses since probably about 18, 19. So I'm now 24. So 5 years ish. Exciting question. I mean, exciting answer. Also, we have a question from Twitter. No, Instagram, which I got asked. I need to remember what it is now. Do you have merch? I mean, okay, here's the honest answer to that. Let's be honest. My following is so tiny that if I sold merch, it would be the biggest disservice to not only myself, but to you. Like, I would never do it. Like, not now. Like, if I was on, like, probably a certain amount of numbers watching me, then maybe. But the reasoning behind it is, this will make sense. If I was to ever make like a clothing brand or sell clothing to anyone, whether it was you or just like the general public, I would make sure that the clothing was, one, comfy AF, and the design was something creative and not just like shitty like you may see with other people's merch. Unless it was, I was like 100% happy with it, because the amount of people I see that release it, that it's just like the shittest cheap t-shirts that you can buy on like Amazon for like a couple of quid. It's them Fruit of the Loom t-shirts, the ones that material is fucking like, feels like 10 kilograms on your body. It's thick as shit and it does not complement your body at all. It makes you look like a fucking SpongeBob SquarePants. Basically, no, I don't have any merch, and planning on doing some in the future, highly unlikely. It would be cool to do it, but I would not be. I would. I've seen people my kind of size, in terms of numbers, not not belly size, sell it just for the sake of getting money. And I'm not just gonna. I wouldn't just make some just to kind of pull money out of you. So I'm a nice guy like that. So if I ever did any in the future, it would be. There'd be a lot of thought to go behind it. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, I want to thank you so much for watching this Q&A. Hopefully, it's a bit calmer than usual videos. My heart rate was about here, whereas usually it's like through the roof. If you do have any further questions or want me to expand on anything that I've explained from your question, then let me know in the comment section below. Drop any new questions down below, and I'll use them for another Q&A, which I'm going to try and do like monthly. So I want you to hold me to that. I want you to hold me that. So if I don't do one about every month, then I want you to absolutely badger me in the comments and be like, where the bloody hell's the Q&A, Mike? Unless I run out of questions to answer, then that's when I'll stop doing them. Because unless I'm just going to start making up accounts and making my own questions. Right, I'm shutting up now. I'm going. See you later. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, what the hell did I just say? I rambled. I mumbled so much. Anyways, thank you for watching. I shall see you later. Bye.